everybody. So I'm here on the Maximilianstrasse in downtown Augsburg, and we are getting ready for the Flower Parade. So all of us veterans will be marching in the Flower Parade, which is for the fest. We will march from here, the city center, down to the fest grounds. We'll be accompanied by an active duty unit, the 66 MI Battalion. It's either battalion or brigade. I believe it's battalion. So here we are. A lot going on here as we get set up. There we go. Hola, good morning. Hello? Lifeguard? Pretty exciting to be part of this. This is a major event in Augsburg for this parade, and it's great to see a lot of the traditional carts come out, a lot of traditional clothing, and we just walked by the Hun reenactors. I'm not sure what they call those, the old, very old, way back type reenactors. Here comes one now, a female style. So this parade goes quite a bit that way, quite a bit in back of me. So we'll be marching soon. handing out candy to the children. No, thank you.
Unsere amerikanischen Gäste, grüß euch, und hier haben wir das 66. MI BGD. Wir hatten ja viele, viele Jahre auch immer den amerikanischen Blätter, da war ich als Kind auch noch, gab es immer super leckeres Eis. Aber schön, dass ihr...
So now we're getting ready to enter the fest grounds itself. A lot of people down here. Got my buddy Stan Lawson over here. Expatriate living in Augsburg. Herzlich willkommen. Herzlich willkommen. Gotta raise your hand. What's this up? So we're at the fest grounds, obviously, and I think we're all about ready for some lunch, maybe about some cold refreshment, which under most circumstances is a beer. Some people might get a water, but this is a beer fest after all. A lot of carnival rides here. And my friends from Nietzsche in Barcelona. Back to the tour boy tent.
Face off. Order. Fair enough.
Okay, so we just finished up with the parade. We're here at the beer tent. Now today is going to be more of the traditional style beer fest. They have a traditional band on stage. As you can see, it's not crazy like it was last night. The soldiers from the 66 MI are coming in right now. Veterans who are here visiting are coming in as well. Traditional style of the beer fest here in Augsburg, Germany. So, hey everybody, I'm just arriving at an area known as the Schlachthof, and this is where we're going to have our final dinner at a place called, well, I can't remember the name of the place at this point, but this is the Schlachthof Quarter. There's a sign over there, and what it is the old slaughterhouses that they've converted into restaurants and things of that nature. So we're going to head on in here and check it out. This is the last day of the Field Station Augsburg reunion, the final dinner here in Augsburg. So where we are is the Hassenbräu, the old Hassenbräu brewery, or it's a restaurant from Hassenbräu. And you can see the emblem here. And what that is a rabbit, which in German is Hasen. So this is where we've chosen to have our final event. We got folks over here. This is all the food, so it's buffet style. A lot of folks over here. This should be pretty good. This is the final night of the Augsburg reunion. One of the brew tanks. Some folks down here. So pretty soon we'll start having dinner. We'll open up all the cupboards of that buffet area. Wird geschmeckt. So that's it. This is the end of the reunion. We had a really good meal, had Wiener Schnitzel and Käsespätzle, and there was some type of pork cutlets in there or something. Well, a lot of different items. I got video of it, as you can see. And then we had a little bit of dessert, a Apfelstrudel and a Kaiserschmartel. Kaiserschmartel?
Say pancake.
Yeah, which is kind of like a chopped up pancake. So anyway, very nice time here in Augsburg. Everybody's kind of wrapping it up now. And thanks for following along. All the best to all, and happy adventure. So in back of me, what you see is a Viertagbrücke tour, which I'm not sure what that translates into. A Brücke, I think, is a bridge or something. I can't even remember. But this is the Viertagbrücke tour, yet another gate of this old city. And so where it is, it's right across from the Torbräu brewery. And Torbräu is named after the gate, because it's right next to the gate, which is a tour. And I'm going to show you the brewery right now. It's named after the gate, so hence it's the Gate Brewery. And here you can see it. And this would be the guest house where you can grab a bite to eat. And I'm going to try to go into the souvenir shop here. This might be a better view of the tour. I'm going to see if this place is open. Now the nice thing about Torbräu is back in the day, they actually had on their beer label a special edition. It was still a regular beer, but a special edition label that had our field station antenna on the label. And we were always appreciative of that little tip of the hat to the soldiers here who worked at Gabaldon Concern. Pretty cool. So this is a real working brewery, like they all are in Augsburg. There used to be like 11 of them here. So, oh, store. Hello. Oh, God. So I'm standing in the little store they have at the Torbräu Brewery, and I talked to the guy about those coasters that had that label on it with the field station. It was coasters and the beer label, but they don't have anything. You know, that was 30 years ago, so it's all gone at this point, unless there's a box of it sitting around in some dark corner. But I told him that I have a bar in my house, and whenever I leave Germany or another country, I try to bring something back with me that I can hang on the wall. And I prefer to have tins. Now they do have a couple tins here, but they're for display purposes only, and they don't have Torbräu on them. And here's a couple examples. These two here, and then there's one up there behind the bottles. But that's not really what I'm looking for. I wanted to get something with Torbräu, because when I was stationed here, I drank a lot of Torbräu beer. And for the last two, not the last two nights, but the last couple nights that we were in the beer fest, we were in the Torbräu tent. So it'd be great to bring something back from Torbräu. And I believe I already have a beer stein. You can see a list of them here. I think these ones are historical ones. And then this one here, these style are the newer purchases. And I have those at home already. You know, and I don't need any more beer glasses. I don't need any more beer steins. I just like getting stuff that I can hang on the wall. I think that's pretty cool. They actually have a clock right there. That would be awesome. Oh, look at that. That's pretty cool. So this is my last day in Augsburg, and what I just did, I went to the Konditorei Cafe Uringer and got some chocolates for my lovely wife Jill. Now I'm going to take a walk around a corner, and I want to, because it's been raining a lot here. So for the last couple days we've had a lot of rain. It finally cooled down. Very pretty square here, as you can see, with this beautiful building. And then right over here we have this nice, I think that's St. Michael's slaying the dragon. But walking down here, gonna take a little walk down here, and I saw people looking at the flooding. Maybe it's over here, yeah, here. So we'll take a little walk. This is the river. So you can see there's a lot of water coming through there right now. Gonna walk over here. What's amazing is a lot has changed in Augsburg. The heart of the city is still the same, but there is a lot of change here, but I'm still able to get around pretty well. And thank God for GPS, because that's a huge help. Okay, so I've come down to see how high all the overflow is, and as you can see, there's a lot of water flowing through these canals. Part of the city's outflow system. Look how high this is. That's pretty impressive. Look at that. We've had a lot of rain over the last couple nights, and we've had a lot of high winds, so a lot of trees down. Okay, so as I was saying, there's been a lot of high winds at night, and there were a lot of trees down. As a matter of fact, when we were at the beer fest the other day, it really picked up hard and heavy, meaning high winds and heavy rains. And my understanding is in another town where they were also having a beer fest, the beer tent blew over and a lot of people got hurt. Now, I haven't seen the news on that. It was just something I was told by my German friend. So it's kind of a different closure, seeing how this trip started with the heat of Barcelona, continued with the heat of Nice, France, continued with the heat of Augsburg, Germany, and now I'm wearing a sweatshirt, a long sleeve t-shirt, and a raincoat, and it's raining on and off. It's due to get heavy rains in a little bit, but I got a little window here to do some filming outside. But I want to say this has been a great trip. I'm ready to go back home, get back to my wife, get back to my dogs. And you know, it's always good to leave home, and it's always good to go back. So for now, coming at you from Chipper's Island Adventure here in Augsburg, Germany, after a great 2-week trip. All the best to all, and happy adventuring.